So today I'm here with Patricia, and I'm staying at the lovely Marriott in Fort McMurray, and I'm going to put the disclaimer out there that I travel probably 10 to 14 days a month with work pre-COVID, and quite often I stay at the Marriott hotel chain because you know you always know what you're getting. So I'm probably a little biased towards your establishment, anyways, Patricia. But you know what? Between you always know what you're getting when you're staying out here. So how long have you been? How old is this place? How long have you been looking after this place?
Yeah, so we opened up the new TownePlace Suites by Marriott here in Fort McMurray on May 8th, 2019. So we're embarking on year 3 now, but we've been open now for 2 years. It's built on the former Super 8 Fort McMurray property, which was a staple in Fort McMurray during the boom that opened in '99, and we unfortunately lost it in 2015. But we were able to build this beautiful Marriott property in its place.
And I see a beautiful pool, a hot tub, and a water slide. Unfortunately, COVID, we can't do anything with it. But I tell you, that hot tub sure looked nice after I had a hard day of riding the bike and being braver than I should have been. So. What we're part of Rumble Alberta, and you're looking to get people up here. So, can you tell me a little bit about the economy and how you've been hit by both COVID and the oil prices and stuff?
Yeah, for sure. So, COVID, of course, brings a little bit of apprehension to come and get out and both tourism-wise as well as bringing your groups and your crews here to work. So we've certainly been impacted on the negative side with people, just not coming to the area to travel to visit because of the restrictions. But also, a lot of projects that are on site are put off until COVID sort of eases back a little. But we did get some good news today that there is a 3-step plan in place to open up.
Oh, is there? Good job.
Yeah, so hopefully by, Canada Day, if we're at 70%, of people vaccinated, then, we'll be seeing more of a back to norm, and we're waiting, we're ready to welcome everybody back. We're anxious. We've had enough time with the pool closed, and we're ready to open it and just have a great summer.
Yeah, you know what, and there's so many people that like me that work at home and we don't get out very often, so a road trip like this on my days off to come and see is phenomenal. It keeps the sanity going. So coming up to Fort McMurray, what's the one thing that if somebody's coming up here has never seen Fort Mac, or all they've heard is it's an oil town, what's the one thing you should see up here?
Well, one of the things that nature brings itself, it's not too reliable, but the northern lights, and it's amazing to see and experience. It comes in all 4 seasons. I know that this upcoming season we're expecting higher than normal appearance of the aurora borealis, and I know that it's been record-breaking in over the winter, and this spring it seems like every second or third day there's a guest or a staff member bringing us a picture of what they saw the night before. So a lot of people have been sort of the few that are allowed to travel can come and see the northern lights. That's one thing we can guarantee you, a clean, comfortable bed. But unfortunately, we'd love to be able to guarantee that, but Mother Nature holds the key to that for sure.
Awesome. Well, thank you for your time. Again, I really enjoy my stay here. The rooms are beautiful, and I have a little kitchenette. Are they all kitchenettes here?
At the TownePlace Suites, yeah. So we're designed for a long-term stay, and each one of the rooms comes with a fully equipped kitchen to get you from 3 days to 30.
Well, and the barbecue and everything out here, so
everything, yeah. So once the restrictions are loosened a little, which is in 2 weeks, we're here. We're just waiting for you to sit down and barbecue.
Well, here's hoping a lot of people come up to see you in a couple of weeks.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for your time, man.
You may be from Alberta, but have you really seen Alberta? With its vast vistas and stunning locale, get acquainted with what Alberta has to offer by experiencing Alberta through the eyes of a tourist.
Fort McMurray Wood Buffalo, where life takes shape.
Who am I speaking to today?
You're speaking with Jeremy from 57 North Brewing, one of the operating partners as well as the head brewer.
Awesome. So, good day, folks. Eric here with Rumble Alberta again. I'm with Jeremy, and he's with 57 North Brewing. Now, I will say that I bought some beer off him yesterday. I had a sample pack. I don't know if he does a sample pack for everybody, but he did it for me, and I tell you, there was some great beer here. And what actually surprised me was not only was it good beer, but the price was really inexpensive. And so I took back and last night I had a couple of beer, and you want to talk about flavor. Tell me about your brewery here. What do you have? What do you offer? And now that we're opening up, what are you going to offer on the food menu?
Awesome. Well, in the beer world, we offer a wide variety, something that meets everyone's needs, all the way from your standard lager that appeals to the masses, all the way up to your IPAs and your English bitters for that more of a traditional ale feel to it, ranging from our Birchwood Hefeweizen right down to a stout.
Okay, and what kind of, you have a restaurant here, so what type of food do you guys offer here?
You're in the restaurant, we'd like to do more Canadian style food, East Coast meets the West and everything in between. There's a couple partners here in the building, myself being from the East Coast and my other partner being from the West, and we wanted to capture everything in between, and we like to shop local as much as possible. All of our burger patties and everything are hand-pressed here in the city for us. There's specific chorizo sausage just made here in the city for us. We feature a few indigenous items like hangover soup and bannock that is on the menu. We do some house braised ribs, all your local favorites, as well as we're the home of the wild rose, which is a bloomin' onion.
Awesome. And the one thing I've talked to a lot of people in the last couple of days, and they all said your food was to die for. So next time when I come up, you'll see me here having supper one night. So awesome. So how long have you lived in Fort Mac?
I've lived in Fort Mac since 2006.
And if you were coming up here to Fort Mac for the first time, other than coming to your brewery, what's the one thing that everybody should see when you come up north?
The beautiful landscapes within the regional municipality of Buffalo. Everyone thinks that this is an oil city, as much as that is, but it's also a very beautiful country up here as well, and there's a lot of community within this RMWB. There's a lot of different sites to see. There's a lot of different great culinary experiences here, a lot of talent in the city with regards to the restaurants and just the industry in general.
Awesome. Well, thank you for your time, Jeremy, and I'll enjoy a couple more beer tonight, and then I'll when I get back up here, I'll be here for the restaurant side. So good luck with opening up.
Awesome. Thank you so much. We look forward to seeing you all.
I'm Eric Leduc, Sales and Finance Manager at 4G Motorsports. So 4G Motorsports is a BRP dealership. We offer Can-Am off-road, Ski-Doo snowmobiles, Manitou pontoon boats. We have a full-service shop that we can work on some motorcycles depending on brand and what the issues are, but most importantly, anything BRP, we have a BRP master technician along with 3 other technicians in the shop. So Fort McMurray is a great outdoor location for anybody that wants to get out and play. whether by yourself or for the family. There are trails in town for day trips. There's a huge trail system for snowmobiles, which is our local snowmobile club, the Snowdrifters. You can go out in Sapri Creek, Abisan, Thickwood down Tower Road. For camping, there's a bunch of provincial parks between here and Conklin on Highway 63. And last but not least, a family favorite is Richardson Backcountry or Six Lakes. So there's tons of places you can go for a day or a weekend or a week, however your outdoor abilities will allow you. So there are also some stocked fishing ponds around here. Heading out to Sapri Creek on Sapri Creek Trail or Highway 69, there's some tent camping there between the airport and Sapri Creek. There's all kinds of camping and outdoor fun to be had here. So for boating, there's some quieter lakes, some smaller lakes like Gregoire Lake. There's also the Athabasca River that you can take all the way up to Fort Chipewyan. There's the Clearwater River. Some people like to just go out and float down the Snai. There's all kinds of places you can take either a pontoon or a riverboat. I really do love the all-around outdoors. Go out for a bonfire for the day, load up a cooler, have a picnic with your friends, and you can do that year-round. Whether you have a sled or a quad or side-by-side, the trails are so easily accessible. That's my favorite thing to do around here. For all your outdoor gear, we have Ski-Doo, Can-Am, FXR, and Climb. All top-of-the-line gear, whether you're going for a hot day in the sun on your quad or a full day of sledding in the snow, we've got you covered there.
Fort McMurray Wood Buffalo, where life takes shape.
You may be from Alberta, but have you really seen Alberta? With its vast vistas and stunning locale, there is bound to be something for everyone. Visit RumbleAlberta.com now to plan your unique experience today.
Good day, everybody. Eric Larson with Rumble Alberta once again. This will be my last video from Fort McMurray, Alberta. I have to say that it's been a great time. I've seen a lot of stuff that I've never seen before. I patrolled up here back when it was the 63 was the Fort Mac 500. Now it's all twinned highway all the way up. Lots of places to pull over, lots of stops. There's so much to see and do up here. I've worked up here in various capacities. I've worked up here in Albion when it was owned by Shell. I patrolled up here, and I never did recreate up here. I looked at the lakes. I looked at Gregoire Lake. I've seen people swimming in it. I've seen the other little lakes people swimming in. I looked at the river, people fishing in the river. This is really a place everybody needs to check out at least once. Shout out to the lovely folks at the Marriott Hotel here, Patricia and the staff. They treated me like gold. The breakfast, just had bacon and eggs this morning for breakfast. And with COVID and with still struggling from the economy and the fires, every place you go, you're reminded of the fires in this town. What happened about 5, maybe 6 years ago when this whole area burnt. So a shout out to the crew, or to the people that live in Fort Mac. A shout out to the people that helped out putting those fires out. And again, If you guys want some sand riding, there's beautiful sand. There's lots of back roads, lots of trails. And yes, as one person posted, there's lots of traffic out here as well. So you have to use respect. So when you are going out and about and you're looking at a destination this summer, we thankfully are going to be unlocked. Hopefully we're going to be back to almost normal in July. But you know what? Still keep Fort McMurray on your radar to come up here. Last night I woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning to a beautiful thunder lightning show. It was loud. It was bright. It was amazing. I love lightning and thunder, and it's that I went back to sleep and getting a little bit of a later start. So today I'm going to be heading down 881 to Conklin. I believe, depending how the road is, I'm going to be taking the K road over down into Lac La Biche. Now that's all dirt road. It's all a logging road. I haven't drove that road for years. I believe it goes by Steep Bank Lakes, and if it does, I'm going to check those out. I'll probably be tenting in there someplace tonight, depending how the fuel is, depending if I can get fuel in Conklin or not. But it's a totally wild and an experience out in that area that you've never seen. Yesterday we seen many different types of birds. Probably the best one was a prairie falcon. Seen some bears, and I haven't seen such a big bear in years. It was a big black bear. So wildlife, I haven't seen any moose on this trip. Seen some deer. You don't see elk. We did not see buffalo up here, but normally if you're seeing buffalo up here, it's at the Syncrude buffalo, the bison area. But you know what? It's such an amazing area, such amazing people, and just a big shout out to Tyler Cole with the municipality of Wood Buffalo, and with everybody else that bent over backwards to help me out and to give me such an amazing experience.